I've been in recovery for about 10 years. Um, and as cliche as it might sound, my hobby, which ended up turning into my career, saved my life. Um, when I was around about 15 years old, I got into, smoking weed and doing opiates, and then quickly escalated to doing harder substances. I was an IV heroin user for about 4 years. I went to two different rehabs, went to detoxes and stuff like that. And after the second time that I got out of rehab, I was 19 years old, and call it God or the universe. But my plan was just to go back home and kind of just keep living the way I was. I didn't necessarily think I was going to start using drugs, but like, when you go back to living the same way and not separating yourself from the people or the lifestyle. In my experience, you're bound to fail. Very shortly after living there, maybe like 3 or 4 months after living there, one of my roommates came home with a tie-dye kit from Walmart. And I was like, hey, I used to do that when I was a kid here and there. I mean, everyone did. And I asked him if I could make a couple shirts, and he said, yeah. So it was like for the next 2 days, we tie-dyed every white piece of clothing we had, and just something in my brain clicked, and I immediately became obsessed with it. Having friends who are my age to help hold me accountable, and then having that hobby was something that kind of just gave me that the same dopamine as drugs did. And I think being held accountable with the mixture of like having something that you can really dig your brain into that you genuinely enjoy. That was really the only way I got clean. I truly believe that we all have this light inside of us, and surrounding yourself with negative people and using substances and being in bad situations really dims that out. And if you can just find something that you really enjoy doing and being around good people and positive situations, it really fulfills you.